Roman Reigns and Ronda Rousey are family. Now they're going to start a family of their own. Why hasn't Roman Reigns been scheduled for a match at Clash in Paris yet? Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins' group in WWE are not getting along right now. Clash in Paris is the next big premium live event on the Stamford-based promotions calendar after SummerSlam. It's interesting that Rollins' match for the next PLE has been announced, and the OTC isn't in it. The Visionary will defend the World Heavyweight Championship against LA Knight, JUSO, and CM Punk in a fatal four-way match. Fans are shocked that Reigns isn't in the match and are curious as to why the head of the table hasn't been booked for Clash in Paris yet. The Vision has made it hard to tell what Roman Reigns will be doing on August 31st, even though he was advertised for the event. Roman Reigns came out on the August 4th episode of Raw after the bad guys beat up LA Knight and CM Punk. At first, the OTC was able to win a 3-on-1 fight, but he quickly lost since there were too many of them. All three members of the heel trio hit their finishers on Reigns, who then fell to the ground in the middle of the ring. The OTC wasn't on this week's edition of Monday Night Raw because of the horrible attack. So, there hasn't been any news about his status for the next PLE. That said, the head of the table will be on the Red brand next week, where fans can anticipate the Stamford-based promotion to reveal Roman Reigns' match for Clash in Paris. Roman Reigns might have to fight a 36-year-old star at WWE Clash in Paris. Fans thought Roman Reigns would be directly involved with Seth Rollins in his next match, but fresh news suggests that the Triple H-led creative staff is looking to book the head of the table versus Bronson Reed. All three members of the Vision have gone after Reigns, but the Oscillus seems to have stepped up his game with his techniques. Reed and Breakker beat Reigns and JUSO on the Raw before SummerSlam. After the dog of WWE speared the OTC and USO into the barricade, the Australian star stole Reigns' shoes. People called Reed the tribal thief because of what he did. Breakker and Reed lost to the OG Bloodline members in a tag team match at SummerSlam, but the 36-year-old kept bothering Reigns the next week on Raw. Reed took the OTC's shoes again after the heel group beat up Reigns, adding to his collection. This makes it seem like the Tribal Chief and the Oscilla might have a one-on-one fight at Clash in Paris on August 31st. But nothing has been set in stone yet. Fans will have to wait until next week to find out what will happen to Roman Reigns.
But
at SummerSlam, Ronda Rousey hurt at least 3 people who used to be WWE champions. We were pretty stuck. Ronda Rousey, a former WWE star, had 3 matches at SummerSlam while she worked for the Stamford-based business. Rousey's opponent got hurt 3 times in one of the battles. 2 years ago, at SummerSlam, Rousey faced Shayna Baszler in an MMA rules match. That was her last WWE match. It was a tough situation since mixed martial arts is real and pro wrestling is staged. But in the end, Baszler won the match, which meant that her real-life friend was free to sign with another team. The Queen of Spades talked about her iconic SummerSlam encounter versus Rowdy on the Ariel Helwani show on Wednesday. Baszler was quite delighted with their match, even if they couldn't achieve everything they wanted to. The experienced wrestler also talked about how badly she got hurt during the competition. She said she had a swollen eye, a damaged thumb, and an elbow that was too far extended. You can say what you want about the MMA-style match between me and Ronda at SummerSlam. We knew what was going to happen before we got there. We were really limited in what we could do about that. But I was so messed up that my eye really was swollen shut. I hurt my thumb. I bent my elbow too far. Baszler remarked, "That match really messed me up." Even though she was hurt, Shayna Baszler didn't want to hurt Ronda Rousey. They are still good friends today, along with Marina Shafir and Jessamyn Duke, who are also part of the 4 horsewomen of MMA. Since her debut in Ring of Honor in late 2023, Ronda Rousey hasn't wrestled. Ronda Rousey left WWE after losing to Shayna Baszler at SummerSlam. 2 months later, she said she was retiring. Rousey would, however, return to the ring in Los Angeles in October at Lucha Vavoom Area 51. Rowdy and Marina Shafir worked together to beat Brian Kendrick and Taya Valkyrie in a tag team bout. A month later, she had another tag team bout with Shafir against Athena and Billy Starks at a Wrestling Revolver event in Los Angeles. That following month, the former WWE star would make her Ring of Honor debut, teaming up with Schaffer again to face Athena and Starks in a rematch. Rousey and Schaffer won this time. Ronda Rousey announced her pregnancy in July 2024 and gave birth to her second kid in January 2025. This was her last match, but not as hard as the first. Ronda Rousey, a former WWE champion, gives a big update on her recovery. Her last SummerSlam match occurred 2 years ago. WWE SummerSlam 2025 is only a few days away, and Ronda Rousey has shared a big personal update before the inaugural two-night event in New Jersey. She last fought for the company at the biggest party of the summer in 2023. Ronda Rousey's last match was 2 years ago in the Stamford-based promotion against Shayna Baszler. The baddest woman in the planet lost her match when she passed out in the ring, but she did put her real-life pal over. Rousey did a few wrestling-related things, but she mostly focused on her personal life. She had her second child with Travis Browne in January 2025. She recently gave a big health update before the biggest party of the summer in New Jersey. The former Raw and SmackDown Women's Champion wrote about her weight reduction journey and how much her body changed when she had her second kid. She also said that she started training for MMA again, which helped her along the way. Watch the whole video here. I've heard that recovering from the second baby is easier than recovering from the first, so that might be part of it. But being able to train MMA again made a huge difference this time. My joints feel tighter, and I just feel healthier and stronger than when I was just doing regular gym lifting and cardio workouts to get over my first pregnancy. It's been great to find happiness in training again. I missed it. My body missed it. Rousey posted on Instagram. Ronda Rousey came back to WWE for a second time under Vince McMahon's creative direction, but things didn't go as planned. After her last match against Shayna Baszler at WWE SummerSlam in Michigan in 2023, she quit the company. The former WWE Raw and SmackDown Women's Champion told WrestleZone about her bad experience working for McMahon. She talked about it in depth and didn't like how her job schedule and other things changed all the time as a full-time performer. I mean, my last run with Vince McMahon, Bruce Pritchard, and John Laurinaitis was so bad. I know that most of them are gone now, save for Pritchard. I'm not as excited to come back as I was last time, 2022. I had a lot of matches that I really liked and had a great time looking back on. I don't really think about how much fun I had in those matches and live shows, Rousey added. But a former WWE star says he could beat the hell out of Roman Reigns in the cage or on the street. Roman Reigns is without a doubt one of the most powerful WWE superstars of his time. The OTC was the undisputed WWE Universal Champion for approximately 1,316 days, and during that time, he ruled the whole division, even clearing it at one point. But a former WWE star has recently said that he could beat Reigns in the ring or on the street. Matt Riddle is the famous person in question. The original Bro was let go by the company in September 2023 because of his bad behavior outside of work. Riddle was a real MMA fighter before he got to WWE. He even fought in the UFC for a short time before Dana White cut him. Matt even fought Roman Reigns for the Undisputed Championship on an episode of SmackDown in 2022, but he lost to the OTC. Riddle recently told TMZ that he has upset a lot of WWE stars by speaking up. He said that when he warned everyone that he would beat the hell out of Reigns outside of the ring, Reigns became mad. There was a time when Roman Reigns rubbed me the wrong way. When you tell them the truth, they get incredibly upset. CM Punk gets pretty furious if I say you're hard to work with and you can't fight. If I stated Goldberg is a bad wrestler and hurt people, he would be furious. They told me to talk bad about Roman. I told everyone, he might beat me in the ring, but not in the cage or on the street. I would hit him hard. And he knows that I know that, and everyone else knows that, and Roman got mad about it, he continued. The original Bro also mentioned that a lot of people, especially fans, get mad when someone tells the truth. But I've noticed that a lot of people get really angry and uncomfortable with the truth, especially fans, and it's crazy because we're in this world of sports entertainment, Riddle remarked. Roman Reigns will be at a big WWE event soon. Fans thought WWE might have written the OTC off TV when Seth Rollins and the Vision savagely attacked him on the post-SummerSlam broadcast of Monday Night Raw. But everyone was shocked when the Stamford-based promotion announced Roman Reigns for the next 2 editions of the Red brand. He will also be at the Clash in Paris 2025 PLE, and he might even have a match there, most likely against Braun Breaker or Bronson Reed. That being said, the viewpoint suggested above is just a guess, and nothing has been confirmed yet. It will be fascinating to watch how Tribal Chief reacts to Riddle's brave comment in the future. Hello, beautiful viewers. Welcome to my channel. My name is Lima. I hope your day is going well. If you appreciate the video, please subscribe to the channel.